Be ready. 5 seconds. Start. Liberty is one of the most essential requirements of the modern man. It is said to be the delicate fruit of a mature civilization. It is the very quintessence of civilized existence and essential requirement of a modern man. Jails in India are flooded with under trial prisoners. The statistics placed before us would indicate that more than two-thirds of the inmates of the prisons constitute under trial prisoners. Of this category of prisoners, majority may not even be required to be arrested despite registration of a cognizable offense, being charged with offenses punishable for 7 years or less. They are not only poor and illiterate, but also would include women. Thus, there is a culture of offense being inherited by many of them. As observed by this court, it certainly exhibits the mindset, a vestige of colonial India on the part of the investigating agency, notwithstanding the fact arrest is a draconian measure resulting in curtailment of liberty and thus to be used sparingly. In a democracy, there can never be an impression that it is a police state, as both are conceptually opposite to each other. He has to be first satisfied that the arrest made is legal and in accordance with law and all the constitutional rights of the person arrested are satisfied. If the arrest effected by the police officer does not satisfy the requirements of section 41 of the code, magistrate is duly bound not to authorize his further detention and release the accused. In other words, when an accused is produced before the magistrate, the police officer effecting the arrest is required to furnish to the magistrate the facts, reasons, and its conclusions for arrest, and the magistrate in turn is to be satisfied that the condition precedent for arrest under section 41 CRPC has been satisfied, and it is only thereafter that he will authorize the detention of an accused. The magistrate, before authorizing detention, will record his own satisfaction, maybe in brief, but the said satisfaction must reflect from his order. It shall never be based upon the ipse dixit of the police officer. For example, in case the police officer considers the arrest necessary to prevent such person from committing any further offense, or for proper investigation of the case, or for preventing an accused from tampering with evidence or making inducement, etc., the police officer shall furnish to the magistrate the facts, the reasons, and materials on the basis of which the police officer had reached its conclusion. Those shall be perused by the magistrate while authorizing the detention, and only after recording his satisfaction in writing that the magistrate will authorize the detention of the accused. In fine, when a suspect is arrested and produced before a magistrate for authorizing detention, the magistrate has to address the question whether specific reasons have been recorded for arrest. Where the granting of bail lies within the discretion of the court, the granting or denial is regulated to a large extent by the facts and circumstances of each particular case. Stop.